Hey guys, it's Jen from beautyriotx, and today we are talking about the Give Me Glow Vintage Rose Palette. This retails for $34. I signed up for their email to be alerted to when this came back in stock. You can do the same because it has sold out once again, but it always comes back in stock eventually. I haven't used it on my eyes yet because I was waiting. I was waiting for you. But the swatches for this are, I'm gonna show you. I mean, you barely have to touch this thing. The pan sizes are perfection. I mean, I think 34 bucks is a steal for this. I can't wait to get Christmas morning. I'm tempted just to go and buy like a ton of singles because there's no other palettes. I mean, the Juicy palette's gorgeous, but there's no other palettes that I want as much as this one and Christmas morning. So it's early in the morning on account of the size of my bags under my eyes. So let's play with this palette. I'm going to prep and prime with my e.l.f. Putty primer in the shade Creme. Normally I usually do this beforehand, but I didn't today. I think we're gonna go in with the shade Blush Pink right here. Just like a nice kind of cool bubblegum shade. Take my Morphe M433 brush. Going with my Smith 30 brush, and I'm going with the Rust Rose shade here. I'm gonna save the green and I'm gonna use that on the lower lash line. I don't want to turn this muddy by trying to incorporate it up here. Oh my god, that is so pretty. I'm gonna switch brushes though. I'm gonna use my Makeup Shack T33, same shade. And I think we're gonna go in with my Morphe JS6 brush. I'm gonna take the shade Velvet Petals right here. And you know what, that's the perfect way to describe these shades. They all feel like velvet. They layer. It's always what I'm looking for. Oh, they're so opaque, like crazy. That actually looks a little patchy. Like it's light here and then it's dark there. Could be my primer, but let's see if I can build it up a little bit. Not a ton of fallout, which I'm a little surprised by. I'm gonna go back in with Rust Rose. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I feel like you can actually see it looks like the Rust Rose is here and here, and then the darker shades there. Like it's very patchy. That's weird. Yeah, it could maybe be my primer, but I mean, I'm putting a crease down anyway, but weird. Only really con I see so far, but maybe I should try a different primer on the other side and see if I get a different result. And you know what? I kind of want to see how the metallics work without a base, so I'll try that actually on this side. I'm gonna swatch all of them. So here's all the metallics. So we have 4 of them. I'm gonna swatch all of them really quick. All right, so oh my god, they're incredible. So we have Blossom, Thorn, Bouquet, and Copper Rose. I really love that Copper Rose. I want to see how that one kind of works just on its own. I mean, it would definitely 10 times better with a base, but I mean, you definitely will get something if you use it on its own. So I'm gonna brush a little bit of it away, base down. I'm gonna go off camera, do this eye. I'm gonna do this eye with my AVD Vegan Beauty, my translucent primer, and see if I have like a different result, because this is a very like, not clay based, but like cream based putty primer. It's thick. This is very like thin. So I'm gonna see if I have a different result with this one on this side. You'll see when I'm done. And when I come back, I'll have a cut crease down and we can use the metallics here. So BRB. All right, so I used the KVD Vegan Beauty Shake Primer for this side, and it didn't come out patchy. It was weird. But anyway, all right, so cut creases on this side, and I think I want to go in with the Thorn Green shade just to give it some contrast. And we's gonna go in, and I'm just gonna use my finger for the most part. This shade is so pretty. Ugh. God, you guys, I've just been so... I mean, I can't be alone here. Is anybody else just unmotivated to do anything lately? I mean, it can't just be me. Like, this morning felt like the first morning that I felt like being productive and doing something. Oh, it's so, so pretty. Now, do I stick with that on this side, or do I do something else? Like, I just can't seem to blend this line right here that well. And you know what? I'm not even gonna look around with it. I just don't care at the moment. I still think this palette's gorgeous, whatever. All right, let me put a cut crease down, and maybe we'll do, like, I love the way this looks, because I want to use this on the inner corner. So, you know, maybe we'll stick with the green, and we'll save the pinks. I feel like they're not gonna do what the green's gonna do. So let me put a cut crease down, I'll put the green down. I don't know, give me a second, BRB. All right, so we're gonna go in with aged rose stem right here. And I'm just gonna get that really close to my lower lash line. Because I know for me that when I do a dark shade, usually a dark cool shade on my lower lash line, like, it definitely ages me, like it doesn't help. Then I'm gonna go back in with Thorn, and I'm gonna do the rest of the lid, lower lash line with that. I'm also gonna dip this in a little bit into Thorn and use that to kind of buff the line out. And then go in with Rust Rose, and then use that to do kind of the final buffing of the lid, just a tiny bit. Just warm it up just a tiny bit. You can't even really tell, but makes me feel better. And then the final thing we're gonna do is take the shade Blossom, which is that gorgeous champagne shade here. I'm gonna put that in the inner corner. You could absolutely use that as like a highlighter or something, but today I'm actually going to use this highlighter. This might be one of the most beautiful highlighters I've ever come across. And when I saw it online, I think it comes in 2 shades. This more like champagne-y shade, and then there's like a pinker shade. Naturally, I went with this one, but even still, looking in the pan, I'm like, this is gonna be too gold, this is gonna be too deep, it's not gonna work. I don't know what they did with this formula, but this might be one of the most beautiful highlighting formulas I've ever tried. This is from the brand, is it Aether? Aether Beauty? I think it's like a vegan brand, I don't know. It's the Supernova Crush Diamond Highlighter in Pure Diamond Dust. Oh my God. It's one of those like sheer highlighters. I don't even know how to describe it, but I know I love it. Use my Makeup Shack T102 brush. And it's total wet cheek. Total Louie. You little goblin.
Am I hold this?
You can hold it, just don't put it on your face.
Why? Be calm.
Worth every penny. Okay, so that's the final look, and this palette's gorgeous. I highly recommend it. There's, I mean, I besides a little bit of that patchiness over here, I don't have one bad thing to say about it. The patchiness, like I said, seemed to be the primer I used on this side. At first I was like, oh, I don't even know how to use like the greens and the warms together, but they worked. And you know what, I'm gonna swatch everything for you right now. And I'm not even kidding when I tell you how lightly I'm swatching all of these. I mean, none of us dig into our palettes when we swatch, unless like it's so hard pan that you don't have a choice. But I mean, you have this palette, you understand the tiny bit of pressure that you need when you're touching these to actually get something on your fingers. It's unbelievable. I don't know if I've ever had that experience before, but here's all of them. And this will not be the last Give Me Glow purchase I'm going to make. Did I say that right? I will be making more purchases from Give Me Glow. And I think I'm actually going to buy a bunch of singles next, because I know I've actually made a cart full of them, but I'm pretty sure that if you don't buy them, your cart gets wiped away once you like close the window. It doesn't save it for you. So I'll probably have to start over again, but it's fine. But yeah, this is gorgeous. If this is your color story, you need this. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Yeah, that was it. Everything I used today will be listed in the box below. There's no links there. There's no magically links or shop links there. It's just a list of stuff that's on my face. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Mom.
Yes?